Hello everyone! Last year, as you know, I launched a series of videos in which my goal was to show my way from $10,000 to $40,000 in 15 days. And my task was to show that in order to increase your balance, you don't have to trade like a psycho, risking your entire balance on every single trade, as most fake gurus on YouTube do. In the last video, I showed my progress in 6 days, but as many have noticed, 2 months have passed since that moment. Unfortunately, I got very sick and just couldn't do any content, but now I'm finally back to normal, which means it's time to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and finally end the series. In today's video, I'll show you how the 7th, 8th, and 9th day of the challenge went. But if you're new to this channel, you will find links to the first 6 days in the description box down below, so let's get started. So at the beginning of day 7, our balance was $17,745, and since our goal was to make plus 10% every single day, our profit goal for that day was $1,774. In terms of risk management, my strategy remained unchanged, and I used 2% of the balance for the transaction, and in case of failure, I allowed 2 steps of martingale. So the amount of our first deal for today will be $355. And after a short search, I found the first potential entry point. Okay, alright, so the first deal is gonna be open on Euro USD. Not the best payout, but it is what it is. We don't really have a choice right now. In this case, we see that the price went back to the previous level. In the past, you can see it went down, grew, and it touched the level right now again, and it shows the movement upwards. Right now, the price shows us a little bit of resistance, and it touched the level again, and it grew really fast upwards, and we opened our first deal from this growth. Alrighty, so the first one is closed in black. I don't care, it's gonna be black. For me, it's always gonna be black. First deal brought us $284, so we are 1 step closer to the goal and we're moving on. And then I came across an interesting formation on currency pair Euro GBP. Next interesting entry point potentially is on Euro GBP. We see that the price is following this downtrend, and then it kind of like pushing this double top, but also we see that the trend line was broken through. So after this deep retest with this red candlestick, the price is going to go upwards. Maybe the trend line is going to be actually broken through, but we need to wait for the price to break through this resistance level. Right now it's not happening, so we need to wait a little bit as always. Okay, so we actually see the breakout here, and the direction of this breakout is what we're going to be following and opening a deal for an upward trend. I don't want to talk about it, and this was a fake out, and the price went back downwards, and the next deal is going to be $730 because we are using martingale. Let's try to find another entry point and not lose the money this time. It hurts. It is sad, but no, well, we're moving on. Hey, we are opening next deal Euro AUD a little bit late, but the situation is basically the same as the last time. The price broke the trend line, it reached the resistance level again, and reaction started going down. Ideally, we should have opened the deal from the first candlestick. We didn't see that. Opened it a little bit lower, but I still believe that this is a good choice, and we'll see if I'm right this time. Alright. And we are back in the green zone, but it's too early to just chill and relax because we still lack $1,300 to meet our profit goal for the day. And before I continue, I just want to remind you that I will give away all the profit from this challenge among the students of my academy. There are already more than 1,000 of you guys, and we continue to grow. And if you're not a student just yet, it's time to join, because at the academy you will receive free lessons and personal support from me at every stage of your studies. And of course, you will get access to Traders Chat, where hundreds of like-minded people share their results and successes. And to get free access, just text me on Telegram, and my nickname is somewhere on the screen, and the link is also in the description box under this video. And I will see you at the Academy. Okay, that one is a risky one and not really a correct one, but I believe it's gonna be closed in black. So we opened a deal from this point right here after the breakthrough. The price went back to this level and it jumped upwards, and we closed it in black. What do we see after that? We see that the price is pushing this like small resistance and small support level, and it jumping around in between them. But the main direction on this currency pair is going upwards, and it's in an uptrend, and I don't believe it's the best idea to open from the resistance, but with the support level, it's a good thing to work with it. It's like small movements of the price, so I don't believe there is a good idea to wait for a confirmation candlestick, because the next one might be really big and it's gonna be too late to open a deal. That's why I opened the deal on the lowest point at the level of support. Globally, not the best decision, but in this case I believe it's still gonna work, and let's see if I was right or wrong. And I was wrong. To martingale. Right, our deal with martingale is going to be on EUR/JPY. In this case, we see global downtrend, after which the price is pushing this resistance level again. And global downtrend plus resistance level, great things to say. And we also look at stochastic and price action, of course. When we see that the price touched this level, it was pushed downwards. Right now it's like dancing around, and maybe yet again it will retest the level again. But I believe that there's gonna be a really good drop to the point of like this level of support somewhere here, and let's see.
Oh God, it's so good.
That was dangerous. Let's monitor this one. I believe the next one's gonna be opened here again, because we have a good payout here, the better payout out of all of them. But I believe that the price should move downwards. Like look at this, baboon. But let's move on and see, maybe we'll find something better. So we are opening a deal on CAD/JPY, and this is the deal for a downward trend because we have a global downtrend. Then there was like a small period of growth, and now we have the triangle figure here. We have static resistance, and we have equal highs, and we have higher lows on this currency pair. Right now the price broke through this trend line after a jump from the resistance level in the point where the triangle was kind of like almost done, and right now we are waiting for a full breakout and believing that the price is gonna go down. Let's see if that's correct. So, another mistake, unfortunately, and we have to do the third step of martingale. $1,600. I don't like that. The price is going back upwards. I don't understand that, because everything said that like it's supposed to go down. Let's see, maybe I don't know, everything was supposed to work correctly, but I will probably wait for the reaction from this level and then make a decision about this currency pair, because right now we do have a reaction. And I believe that we should, and we could. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And we're risking for the biscuit yet again. We're opening our third martingale step here. If this one's gonna be closed in red. Oof. Ooh, it's not gonna be good. Look at the balance. It's gonna be painful. But I believe that the price should drop here because we have all the reasons for that and all the confirmation that we can possibly get, except for like stochastic, but that doesn't really matter. So let's wait and see. We did it. We're back in business. The price actually went downwards. It was kind of weird that the reversal happened, but on the second try, we got it, and we are changing back to $370 deals. Well, yeah, that was nerve-wracking, and you know, it's really unpleasant to reach the third step of martingale, but at least I'm happy that at the moment we are only risking profit and not the initial amount of like $10,000. But nevertheless, it is a strength test. Okay guys, so the next deal, your GPY, 84% payout. The price was in downtrend. It's dancing around between support and resistance right now. And with another growth, it touched the level, the first moving, second one, it kind of created a trend line, and it's going downwards right now. With this movement downwards, we are opening a deal for a downward trend and hoping for the price to drop until the support level or lower. I don't care. We have 2 minutes left, and let's see. Four seconds left. The price was dancing around, and yeah, we got it. The deal's closed in black, and we got the money. Let's continue. The market continues to rattle my nerves, but our task is to keep a cool head as always. And there are only $720 left before we reach our profit target. Okay. So this is really far away from my deal. The deal is opened against the trend, and if I lose it, you're gonna laugh at me, but let's see what we have. Right here we see really good downtrend, and we have a resistance level formed here, and reaching this level, the price was jumping around, and right now we are waiting for another touch of resistance level, and it would be more logical to wait for the price to touch this level and open it with the trend going downwards, but I decided not to do that because I also see that there is like formation of triangle, and I opened the deal upwards. It's not the best idea, not like the worst idea ever, but our triangle is quite far away from the peak point where the breakout would start. I believe that right here we're still gonna wait for and expect a little jump upwards like we had in the past. Again, against the trend, yeah, not ideal, but in this scenario, I don't believe that this is like the worst thing to do. I don't really have any other entry points, good entry points, so I decided to try and see, so let's wait and find out. Okay, I risked correctly, and you're not allowed to laugh at me, and the next deal will come for $380. We are quite close to today's goal, and maybe I will open a deal a bit bigger to get the profit done, but we'll see. We are almost there, and let's finish it off. Alrighty, so we're risking on CAD GPY currency pair. We are using $500. It's around 4 less, like 3% from the balance, which is a-okay in our case. And why am I doing this? Just because I want to close our profit goal with one deal and finish today. And what do we see? We see that we have a beautiful resistance level, and we had a little breakout, but it didn't really work, and the price was pushed downwards. And at this moment, with the first impulse candlestick going back down from this resistance level, we opened the deal for a downward trend, and we're expecting the price to go even lower. I don't believe it's gonna go like, I don't know, like this level or something like that. I believe it's still gonna move with this trend line. Let me show you how this trend line looks like, and stop it. I believe that the price is gonna go somewhere to this point, somewhere there, but it still is moving. I believe that we still have enough time in this triangle to close this deal in a black, and let's see if I'm right. Okay. We have 19,000. $513. So we finished today's goal. There you go. And the 7th day is complete and the goal is closed. On the 8th day, everything's gonna be the same. All the rules, you know, I'm just one trick circus player, as you know, and our profit target is 10%, which is going to be $1,950. Okay. First deal for today, we're opening with the breakout Euro USD. Let me explain what I see here. We have this price moving along the downtrend and it broke through it.
Oh my god.
So it actually is jumping from this level of support, and let's see if I read it correctly. Well, didn't go well, and we're starting with a loss, but it is what it is. We entered a little bit of late. We should have done it on the first candlestick, but I missed this moment. But it's okay. It's okay. We will wait for a pullback from like this new trend that's been created. We have time for that, so let's move on to something else. Oh, I love starting the day with a loss. Let's move on. Okay. The next deal is on CAD/GBY. We have a really long downtrend, and in this place, at this point, there is a break of structure. Let me show you. A little bit visual today. So right here, we had our level of resistance. And this level actually was broken through, and after that, the price went back to it. But at the moment of the price touching this level, the price actually went back up, so I believe that the price is gonna go even higher. Yeah, the deal is closed in black. Not as I wanted to, but still we got the money out of it, and let's go back to a normal amount of money, and it's gonna be $400 at this time. It was not the most beautiful victory, but the main thing is that we're back in the green zone. But you know what? It's not gonna be for long because all hell broke loose. Alright, so our next deal is on GBP CAD currency pair. We see a really beautiful uptrend with which our price found this resistance level, broke through it, and retested it at this point. And right now the price is actually going upwards. I got you like a little trend line so that you can see that the price broke through it, and right now I believe that the price should grow after this little pullback, but we will see. And yep, I feel like today is not my day, you know. Sometimes this happens, which is okay. Should I open another one? The same currency pair? I mean, I could, but should I? Should I? I could, but should I? I don't know. Let me think. No, I'm not doing that today. Okay, the next deal, Euro GPY, 91% of payout. And what do we see here? We see that there was a really long uptrend, and right now the price found this little support level. Let me show you. Let me give you the visual, my favorite, your favorite. So right here, this is the level. And we have the first jump, the second jump, and this is the fourth count. And we also have support from stochastic. That's why we're opening the deal for an upward trend. This is something. I'm not gonna lose my cool, you know, not doing that. Today's just a hard day. I was excited to be back, especially with the last session on day 7, but this is a question. But anyways, next step of martingale, and it's going to be $1,650. Let's go. Okay, so we're opening a risky deal, GBP, GPY, the price shoot it up. I hope it's not gonna fall down. And let me explain what we have here. We have, come here, you little one. So we have support level. After this beautiful uptrend, we have the support level. The price is jumping upwards from that level. It showed us impulse growth, and let's see, 2 minutes 30 seconds. Right, we're back. The deal is closed in black. And today is not an easy day. It's not an easy day, but you know what? That's what trading is all about. I've been through some shite. After all these adventures, we have only $20,029 in our balance, which means we still have $1,300 to reach our goal. So we need to continue and move on. So let's do that. Righty, Euro USD deal for a downward trend, $400. In this case, we have really long uptrend, and right now the price found a beautiful level of supply, from which the price dropped drastically. Then it found the support level, and it is back to the level from which the drastic drop happened. And right now we have an impulse of price dropping. So let's see if I was correct and the price is going to drop. I'm not gonna comment that one. No, shit happens, you know. Next deal is gonna be opened for $840. I don't know what to say. My spirit is just low. But let's continue. We keep calm. Keep it. Just keep calm. Let's open another one. And this is a new uptrend. This is going to be the first jump, first pullback. In this zone, the price created break of structure, and we have a new uptrend. After which the price went downwards, and we have a pullback now happening with the red candlestick, doji candlestick, and impulse green candlestick. And that shows that the price should go upwards, but I'm not saying anything today. I don't want to talk. I do not want to talk. Something bad is happening, but in this case, we have a pattern that's called shoulders. Should have entered for downward trend, but it is what it is. Let's move on. Keep calm. I'm begging you. Right, Euro GPY, a big deal for $1,730, the biggest one in all of the days that I've been doing this challenge. But what can you do about it? Nothing really. I have to do this, and in this case I opened it with the support level that we see worked many times, after which, like, when the price was touching it, it was jumping up and jumping down and jumping up and jumping down, and let's see if I was correct. This is not based on luck, of course. You can see, you can tell. Am I going to cry right now? Maybe, but I'm not. So we're back to $410. And can I please have easy wins? Please, just a couple of them. Let's continue. I don't even want to hear anything. Am I lucky? Yes, I am. I don't give a fluff about it. So we are back in the green zone and back at it again. Let's continue. Okay. risking for the biscuit USD GPY. Right here we have a following situation. The price was moving in a downtrend, the support level was created, then broken through with the first retest, then there was a second one, and there is an impulse drop. There probably is going to be a small correction after such a huge drop, and maybe the price will touch this level again, but then drop the frick down. I hope for that, I pray for that, or nothing, you know, I will come down and continue working, you know. It's not working today. Let's see. I'm gonna continue, you know what? I don't care. We're repeating the same deal again because globally nothing really changed, so I expect the same thing to happen, but for the price to drop. Yeah. Alright, dear subscribers, I'm retiring. Anywho, next deal, we're moving on. CAD-GPY. What do we have? A downtrend. And we have a support level. The price couldn't break it for a while. And now we see the beautiful candlestick broken through it. We have first retest. This is the right now is happening really deep retest. And the price is falling down. And I'm expecting it to fall even lower. Let's see.
Bumpy.
You know what? I'm still not giving up because, as I told you many times, if things like that happen, you should stop when you lose your cool. I'm completely calm at this moment, you know. Maybe at some point I will stop, but right now I feel okay. I will just continue, and let's see if I find another good entry point. Alrighty. So this is a good entry point. You're a GBP, a good downtrend, really long one. In this point, break of structure happened, so trend changed to an uptrend, and right after the price went back to the level of break of structure and impulse growth started happening, and that's where we're opening our deal, crossing our fingers and hoping for the best. We did it. I don't know if it's a miracle or not, but we got the money. We're going back to normal money, and it's gonna be $415 for the next deal. Let's go. Well, at this point, to put it mildly, I was tired, and you can see it for yourself, you know. And yes, all the negative deals were not perfect, but you cannot call them unprofitable either, because in the long run, it's not that bad. There are such sequences like that sometimes, but there is nothing you can do. You just need to calm down, take a break, get distracted with your hobbies, and then come back and continue. And that's exactly what I did. Okay, alright. Next deal. GBP CAD. We have an uptrend, and there is a beautiful level of support. And when the price went back to it, we see a beautiful, gorgeous candlestick that just completely died with the next red candlestick. I can't. I'm gonna... should I hysterically cry at this point? I mean, I show you everything. That's what it feels like sometimes. That's how it is. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Let's wait. 6 seconds left. I don't believe it. I don't know. Yeah, see. What a little bitch. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my god. I'm not working with this one. Let's move on. Okay, guys, risky again. Euro GPY, all the euro currency pairs are having some sort of instability. You can see it on the green candlestick. The price was pushed upwards to the resistance level real fast, but it wasn't broken through, and the price is actually doing the reversal and dropping. And I opened the deal in the course of this reversal, and especially with the fact that there is going to be a correction after such huge growth. Let's see. I have no comments at this point, guys. I'm starting to get a freaking headache. This is a joke. This is a practical joke from God knows who. I don't know who. I don't like what I'm seeing today. And I believe we are going to be done quite soon because, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta stop, but I'm not giving up just yet. So let's continue. And guys, I still believe that there should be a correction on euro currency pairs, and in euro USD the price reached this resistance level even higher than euro GPY that we tried last time. This deal is going to be for a downward trend from the resistance level, and this is the third step of martingale. I'm getting upset, I'm getting annoyed, but I'm trying. So cross your fingers for me. I'm watching you. A miracle happened just right now, yet again. We got the money. But I'm losing my mind. I'm losing it. I'm giving it one more shot for one more deal. And I'm done. Well, perhaps this is the most nervous and difficult day of the entire challenge, and I will remember it for a long time, trust me. And we have less than $100 before the profit target is done, and at this moment I was just dreaming of finishing this day finally. Alright, okay, let's hope that this is going to be the last deal for $120 because I have only $90 left for today's profit. And today is not an easy day. I will better start with like a smaller amount of money, and the next step is going to be a little bit bigger because I'm just really tired. Everything is really hard for me. My brain doesn't work that well. But I'm trying my best. $120, a deal for a downward trend, and you can see that the support level was broken through. There is a retest, and the price should drop again, but let's see, you never know. Don't expect me to say anything. No. But yet again, I'm still not giving up. $260. That's the reason why I did that little trick with less money. And I just need to finish up. Right here. I just don't understand because we have stochastic crossover and a lot of other stuff. What the fuck? Anyways, let's do it again. What happened here? 140. What are you doing? World. We're using the same currency pair, GBP, GPY, stochastic crossover, trend line is broken through, and no chances. The deal is supposed to be closed in black and green. I don't care, give me the money and I'm done for today. We did it, 21,439. And you know what? Maybe it's time to stop. How much do we have to get at the end? Oh, it's not the time to stop. It's not the time to stop. we have days. I cannot tell you how happy I was to end this day finally. But you know, it was the 8th day, which means we're halfway through the challenge, and I have already increased the balance from $10,000 to $21,500. So I was kind of inspired by this result, and I was ready to go on the 9th day. On this day, our profit target already feels impressive because we need to make $2,143. So let's see how it went. All right, so first deal is on GBP/USD, and we see here. What do we see here? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you the visual. We have a beautiful uptrend right here. Let me show you. Yeah, that's what this beautiful one. It was broken through, and a full downtrend actually started at this moment. It is happening right now, and we're working with it and not against it. From the touch and with the signal from stochastic, we open the deal for a downward trend. Let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, that made me kind of nervous, but it's okay, it's alright. Well, it always feels nice to start with a win, so let's move on with a happy face. Okay, so we're risking on Euro AUD, a deal for an upward trend with the logic of the support zone from which the price aggressively shooting upwards, and the price went back to this support zone, and right now we see this huge green candlestick and the crossover from stochastic. So let's see what's gonna happen. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy, the next deal's gonna be opened for $870. Let's go. Ouch! But, you know, to be honest, looking back, I understand that the deal was bad and it was worth waiting for the trend to break, but there's nothing I can do now, and we have to use martingale again and just hope to get breakthrough, you know? The next deal is on a Euro AUD currency pair. In this case, the price didn't jump from the level. It broke through it, got back up, and then reached the level, and there was a reversal, immediate reversal. The price was pushed downwards, and I'm hoping that from this retest, the price should go downwards, because if I'm losing twice again, no good, but cross your fingers and let's hope. Well, it is what it is, not that bad. We got the return, which is fine. Let's move on. Okay, so we're gonna get into this one. Euro USD, deal for a downward trend according to the downtrend. After this uptrend, and that did the reversal, and this is another pullback that's happening with the downtrend. Let's wait. Alrighty, we got the money, and we're going back to the normal amount that we're using, which is around 2%, and in this case $445. And it's so nice when everything goes according to plan, and we can continue. Okay, alright, GBP CHF, 74% payout, but we don't really have a choice. And what do we see here? Let me show you and let me explain. We see that there is the reversal of the price, and right here at this point we have kind of like a royal pullback. The price jumped to the same level, and from that it's dropping downwards, and I'm not even looking at stochastic because this is just the beginning of the trend, and I'm waiting for the price to go even lower. Well, that wasn't a good one, but I'm not bothered. I'm just moving on, changing the amount of money that I'm using to let my brain think, let my brain marinate. It's gonna be $910. And again, we have to go and use martingale. You know, it's really not like easy 3 days, but it is what it is. Okay, let's risk it for the biscuit. CHF GPY deal for a downward trend from this resistance level. The price finally started moving downwards, and I'm hoping that this moving will continue. Let's see. Well, it's
It's time to stop!
It's okay. You know, it's fine. Moving on. So, CAD GPY, we have another deal, and here the price started its uptrend, and that was the first, the second, and this is the third pullback, which ended on a previous price key level, and from that level we're opening a deal for an upward trend, and let's see. I'm gonna risk it again on CAD GPY. I still believe that the price should go upwards. The low didn't update, the level is not broken through, there is a reaction, so let's see. Alright, finally. $22,470. In fact, it is certainly very exhausting, but you know what? Like, when you look at all the way that you came through, like everything that you've done and all of that bullshit, you realize that all of this is worth it. Yes, it is a hard day. Yes, the market trips up almost every trade, but we are moving forward, and that is a fact, and that is amazing. Okay, so Euro GPY opening a deal for a downward trend. Right here we have a fair value gap. Let's look at it a bit closer. And the first time when the price reached it, there was an aggressive drop, and right now we see that the price reached it again. It might jump upwards again, but I'm hoping it's gonna go down, so let's see what's gonna happen. Yay, 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 yay. We did it, we got it, which is amazing. And let's continue our game. It's not a game, it's my job, but you know what I mean. Ugh, finally, simple victory. The target of the day is already less than 700 buckaroos. And let's do the same thing on CAD GPY. We opened a deal right there, but we are doing it again. Good enough. It was not beautiful, but it was good enough, and I don't care. We are almost there. Oh my goodness. So finally, the deal on Euro USD, it's a deal for a downward trend. We're working with the trend, and we have a double top right here, and from that double top we're working. So let's wait and see. And it's a beautiful win, and this is the end of the day. And we have 23,600 buckaroos on our balance, which means that the goal has been fulfilled. Oh, well. During these 3 days, I went through hell. And there was a lot of dangerous moments, but we are in the game because we have $30,600 of profit since the start, and it's not that bad, to put it mildly. So subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, because the most interesting days are ahead. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.